everybody.
Hey,
Welcome. It's Tuesday, September 16th, and the microphone is far too far from us. I gotta move this up. Nobody's gonna hear us with it out there. I listen to this sometimes and I think, we're pretty quiet. Maybe I should turn it up.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I do. Now I'm gonna tilt it, just if you're wondering what we're doing. Now we're tilting. See this microphone? There it is. I'm tilting it so you can hear us. Okay, let's see, maybe I should turn it up a little bit. Let's find it. And we'll turn it up a tiny bit.
You're speaking quite quietly too.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. If we're too loud, let me know. But I think this will work. Steve Verona. Hi, Steve Verona. Nice to see you. Sorry about being so technical. Hi, Betsy Scott. Hi, Mark Wilson. Put a CD in the mail to you, Mark Wilson, yesterday. I've known Mark Wilson since the 80s. When I used to run the open mic at the Loaf and Ladle. Hi, Marie Eaton. I sent Marie a download. The album's great, she says. So fun to hear these songs. Hi, Brenna. Olivier. Here's Raleigh Brown. Welcome home, Charlie.
Hey, Raleigh.
Could be louder for me, says Betsy Scott. Okay. Get a little bit louder. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Because I do notice it's not like we're over loud these days. I think I might have turned it down at one time. Brenna says it's soft. Janet W. says hello
Well, we
from...
just turned up.
We did. So let's see how we're doing now. We're not playing a very loud song, so let's see how we do. Hi, Tom Luba.
Hey, Tom. How are you feeling?
Hi, Bonnie O'Donnell. I agree, a little louder. Everybody likes the idea. We'll do this song, and then if you want it even louder, still, I'll turn it up again. Hi, Neil Braverman. Hi, Pat Buckner. I just went to a Broadway show in New York. Oh my God, they're loud. Sound is better now, says Raleigh Brown. Well, we're doing some songs this week that are to help our memory to remember them, because we did some rehearsals about 20 minutes ago and remembered that we can't remember some of these songs. Hi, Ginny Murphy from Concord. Tom Lubis says, feeling back to my old wretched self, Charlie. Hi, Chris Bamer from France.
Wow, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I hope you're having a good time over there. Ginny Murphy says, louder. What if it'll be okay? What if it works out right? What if there is a new day after this night? What if we turn the corner? What if we make it through? My world is warmer when my world has you. We fall, my friend. We fall, we get up again. Something's making Charlie laugh.
I'm thinking about yesterday with your, what was your apple cider, the stuff.
Oh, we'll tell them afterwards, yeah. I like stories, once upon a time. I like when your hand reaches for mine. If we lean in where it hurts, lean into the mistake. If we lean in where we break, we fall, my friend. We fall, we get up again. Forgive me, I'll forgive you. That's all we have to do. See, we forget how to play these songs if we don't do them more often. But I become worried you are all tired of them. But I suspect you would prefer a song that we knew how to play more flawlessly, better than not hearing them very often. Now we'll end the song. What? Oh, okay. We fall, my friend, we fall, and we get up again. Oh boy, we gotta do that one again. I thought we could do that one without rehearsing it. Here's Aloysius. Never tired of your song, says Marie. Never, says Betsy. Aloysius says, finally on. Tricia Cronin, good morning. Why are we whispering this morning? I saw Nancy Basket show up there. There we are. Okay, so being creative and spontaneous is always the best, says Aloysius. Thank you. So how's our level? Is that okay now? You guys are making me laugh. Oh, good. We could all use some laughter these days. Let me tell you. So we're doing a workshop this weekend that we're getting ready for, and so that's Charlie's been gone. And with Charlie, next week we can't do this show at 10:30, so I was going to ask you, Charlie, whether I could suggest to them we do it at 10, and you could leave at 10:30 for your 11 a.m. appointment in your hand to have them, they're going to inject it. Would you be okay to do the show at 10?
I think that's cutting it a little bit fine.
So maybe we'll ask if they want to do it on Monday. So
yeah.
I can either do it alone next week, which is fine, or I can do it Monday at 10:30 with Charlie. So we'll see what you guys vote.
Yeah, and you may have to come with me on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know. I need to find out.
Oh, okay. I'm turning it up again because everybody says, Steve Verona says, they say that the trick to playing jazz is when you make a mistake, just keep playing that same thing like it was planned. Well, that's sort of what I was doing there, I guess.
I'm just wondering if the green is going all the way up to that button there.
What green? This?
Well, you'd see when you turn that on, the thing you were just looking at to see your volume level.
It keeps going up. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See, we're fine.
Oh, I see.
We got plenty of headroom.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boy, you guys are having a fascinating show today. Olivia says, still soft. My volume's on max and you're still quiet. How am I doing now? Am I doing better? Lauren Payne, good morning. Okay. Ginny Murphy says, I turned up the sound on my phone. I'll be blasted later when I forget to turn it down. This is another song we're trying to remember. We wrote this because I had a dream that Janet Peterson, who's sometimes on this call, had said to a whole group of people at a music camp, I love you all to the moon. Put away all of your angry, and put away all of your sad. Put away all of the winter, and the dream you had. Take out this little seed, the hope we all need. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Put away all your receipts, what you owe and what you'll keep, and how you plan to survive when the drop is sudden and steep. Let the afternoon come and maybe not get anything done. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Phyllis. And sing with all the space inside. Let it fall out, don't even try for the back of the room or the notes way up high. And let it vibrate in your chest. Maybe this song will help you rest. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the the riffs that I had in it that made me love it. When we were trying to go through this earlier, I was like, how did I do this? I should film these things so I can tell, because I was in love with this riff. See, I did that, but I forgot that today. And then it came back down. I need to remember these things. In fact, now I could remember now that I put it here in this live stream. Hi, Bunny Barnes. Hi, Larry Pattis.
I was trying to think if there are any mornings when I'm not feeling old. I don't. I think that's just part of being old, is feeling old when you get up out of bed in the morning. And
Here's Claude Galinsky.
rather stiff.
Hi, Claude. As long as it's you guys playing, every note is good. Bless your heart. Here's
Hey,
Mary
Claude.
Christian Stewart, my first time to attend. Thanks to Janet Shields Lagergren for the recommendation. Mary, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Tom Lubis says, I used to have said love to you to the moon to my kids since they were little. Judy Wong, good morning.
Judy?
Our power just came back on for Cozy and Charlie. Tom Smith, good morning. Got my coffee and muffin. Cozy and Charlie for dessert. Thank you for coming, Tom. Tom's going to be at our workshop this weekend, and we just talked about having Tom sing one of his beautiful songs at the end. Okay, I have a poem, and then I have another song. And Charlie has a song after that. After that, is your song. You're up after that. After this poem, and then the song, then you.
Okay.
Follow that? Oh, something just made a noise. Enter your password for Cozy in your internet accounts. I don't know how to make that go away. Steve Verona, we're the same age, Charlie, and you had that exactly right.
Yeah. You can relate, eh, Steve?
So this is in this book, which I've been reading recently, so you guys have been listening to it. John Ferrulo, nice to see you. This is called Good Bones by Maggie Smith. Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible. And for every kind stranger, there was one who would break you, though I keep this from my children. I am trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through a real shithole chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. I love how she's talking there about what's not working and what is. And that the world is terrible, but we love it too. And next week I'll do the song, I'll do the poem on the next page that talks about very similar stuff, because I feel like right now, that's sort of it. We can't pretend that the world isn't awful right now, but we also have to sell it to our children and make it possible for them. So, was talking to an old friend of yours, says Jenny, John Tusignet. Isn't he a principal at a high school in Manchester? I remember John very fondly. We used to hang out a lot in the drama club. Hi, Elisa Joe. Good bones, she says. Yes, good bones. Okay, Charlie, we're going to try the Song Factory, I think. Yeah, we're going to try the Song Factory. Good luck. So this song I bring out when I remember it. We've never recorded it, so we have to remember how to sing it. It turns out I didn't even have the words written down, so I had to find an old recording of it.
So what is it we're doing this weekend?
We're
That
doing
we
a
could
workshop.
Actually, if somebody wanted to join us for the workshop, we still have places
That's
open.
right. We still have spots open in the Song Sessions workshop this weekend, Saturday and Sunday in Nelson, New Hampshire, with Charlie and I and Sloan Wainwright and Glenn Rothel. We'll be teaching songwriting and voice and some guitar and hanging out and having a good time. There's information on my website and on my Facebook page. Good job, Charlie. Good job. And there's Steve Verona posting the poem. Thank you. You've frozen completely on Facebook. Weird. Still good here. Bonnie O'Donnell had to go to YouTube because we froze on Facebook. Well, I don't know. It could be where we live. It could be where you live. I don't know. I wrote this song years ago. I was going to use it as a poem. No, he's the executive director of the Franco-American Center. Wow. Well, tell John I say hi. I wrote it when I was going to be teaching at a camp, and they ask you to do class descriptions often at one of these camps. And, Elisa Joe's on Facebook. We're not frozen there anymore. Okay, good. And this was going to be my class description. I was going to get up and read this poem, and then it became a little too precious, so I didn't do it. You can tell I keep doing this. I need my hair. I'm getting my hair cut on Wednesday. It looks like as somebody was, I just have like a dead mouse up here. I've got so much hair. Janet Shields Lagergren says, "You make my Tuesdays. Love it when you read poetry as you choose ones that have meaning for us all." Thank you. So here's a song we hope you remember. Oh, wait, the words. Let's find them. Here they are. There we are. This is called The Song Factory. It's my attempt to make songwriting sound extremely unintimidating. Welcome to the Song Factory. You can write alone or with a friend. It doesn't have to be fancy or long. We're open-minded here about the concept of song. The song you write at the Song Factory, it's a piece of life in its entirety, with a heart and an engine and opinion that's clear. With every note it says, I am here. Every morning we will meet at the gate. We can be grouchy, we can be late. Mostly we'll hope they let us in the gate. Those old ladies, patience and grace. Me, I like rhymes, sometimes too much. They say it reaches out like a friendly touch, like a hand on your back, like rolling downhill. Let gravity take you where it will. It's a sweet, warm breath, a nice round wheel. We want it to think, we want it to feel. We're not gonna worry if it's in style. A romantic call on a rotary dial. Again, that chord. And the song you write at the Song Factory, young and unformed when it first comes to be. You don't have to know, you just have to be here. Your chick will hatch, and we will all cheer. Welcome to the Song Factory. You can write alone or with a friend. It doesn't have to be fancy or long. We're open-minded here about the concept of song. Now let's play the one chord. Boy, everything's freezing today. Maybe it's the internet, guys. It might not be us, because I'm seeing lots of people. Let's see. Facebook has been unstable. YouTube has continued no interruption, but somebody else on Facebook freezing over and over. It might be the various places everybody's in. I don't know. All I can say is thank you all for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Tom Luba, I need a Song Factory. I've not been able to finish the song in 4 months.
Is this one I'm supposed to?
Yes, this is you. Well, maybe it's Tom. That's because you've been dealing with some health issues.
Yeah.
Writing songs takes energy. That's why I do it in the morning. Writing a song in the afternoon usually has to be a complete gift from the gods. Do you need a capo?
No, I don't.
So Charlie has a new song. Is this the one you co-wrote with Divot?
Yeah. So, at PSUW, which Tom, I was regretted that you weren't there, but I did a co-writing class from Jay Knowles taught us, and Divot Cardosa and I got together. And we had an hour to put together this song, which we mostly did in an hour. We each worked on it a little bit since then, but and I had a really great time working with Divot, who's a great
Awesome
songwriter,
guy.
yeah, and a great
There's
guy.
Tom Hodge. Hi, Tom.
So anyway, here we go. It's called.
You want me to move that so you can see it more?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Well, you could move it a little bit.
Yeah. How about this?
Okay.
Yes.
It's called I Never Knew What Home Was. You love me more than I love myself. that's not hard to do. 'Cause when I'm feeling only down on myself, and I'm no good at loving you, it's not that you're not worth loving, it's that I'm lost in my crazy today. I know you know that I love you, darling, but I need time to find my way. I never knew what home was till you took me there. I never thought that I deserved love till you showed me how to care. All this time we've been together, I have learned what is true. That when I get in touch with my heart, it always leads me back to you. I never knew what home was till you took me there. I never thought that I deserved love till you showed me how to care. And home is where we hang our hearts. Home is where the loving starts. Home, take me home. I know you know we need each other. Look how much we have grown. We're so much more together, darling, than we ever were alone. I never knew what home was till you took me there. I never thought that I deserved love till you showed me how to care. Till you showed me how to care.
Nice. Chris Bamer sends a happy face for your song. I smiled because I'm like, hey, there's Charlie Coke. Look at that chord, the G sharp diminished 7. There's Charlie Coke. The bridge. All of a sudden, there's Charlie Coke. Amazing song. Always amazing, says Tom Hodge. Lauren Payne says, great song, Charlie. Mary Christian Stewart is coming to us from Northwest Arkansas. Here's Emma Sloniker. Every once in a while, you guys speed up like chipmunks. But you're not frozen where I'm at. Oh, I love that we speed up like chipmunks, because I often am a chipmunk. Tom Smith says, beautiful song, Charlie. Incredible that you and your co-writer pulled that together in such a short time. I agree. Yeah.
Sometimes
totally.
having a time limit, forces you to.
Yeah. Neil Braverman thinks, by the way, this should be merch. I didn't make this, so I can't make it the merch.
What are we doing?
It's a great song, Charlie. Well, we're going out on some song. So let's go out on Seattle because we know it.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Arona. Home is where where we hang our hearts. Home is where the loving starts. A line for ages. Brilliant. Says Steve Arona. John Frulo. Great song, Charlie. Linda Johnson Zimmerman. Hi, Linda. So beautiful, Charlie. All our pals are here today. Neil Braidman. Charlie, I love your heart song. I would love the words. What a love story. Phyllis. Wow, Charlie, that's beautiful. You got a lot of compliments here, darling.
Well, Divot. It's me and Divot.
Divot Cardozo lives in Boise.
Yeah.
Love us some, Charlie, says Claude.
That's what we're doing. Oh yeah, I know.
You know, I'm going to change my mind. Let's go out on Claude's cookies, because she's here. Duke Ellington used to say of songwriting, here's Emma Sloniker, don't give me time, give me a deadline. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Emma. Let's go out on Claude's cookies, because Claude is here. I think it's here. this? A flat. People's key of A flat. Everybody knows A flat, right? Mm-hmm. That's an easy key. So if for our friend Claude here from our CD. Claude makes his cookies, each one with care, in his kitchen while he hums a little tune. And the music puts a little bit of magic in there. He'll be mailing them out to you soon. And when you taste them, it's like waking up from a happy dream to find your neighbors came and washed all your windows clean. The world would be a better place if we all held hands and said grace and ate Claude's cookies. If you're sad and all alone, he'll send some to you. Claude's cookies when the next batch is done. It'll brighten up your home if you're every kind of blue. Claude's cookies, they're as bright as the sun. It's like living in a world where the president is kind. Claude's cookies are good for your heart and your mind. The world would be a better place if we all held hands and said grace and ate Claude's cookies. Well, he makes an oatmeal raisin that cannot be beat, a mouthful of education in the school of soft and sweet. It's like living in a world where the president is kind. Claude's cookies are good for your heart and your mind. The world would be a better place if we all held hands and said grace and ate Claude's cookies. One more time. Eat Claude's cookies. Good, Charlie. There, we're going out a little happy song there. I want to thank you all for joining us. We could do a 2-second song, but I feel like maybe we should just, well, we'll say goodbye and then we'll do one more and you can listen to it or not. How about that? That's your option. You can stick around. Neil Braveman, what an awesome send off to my friends. I would love to buy you CD info on that, please. Neil, if you go to my website, you can purchase one on the CD page, or if you just send me a note, we'll figure it out. I think we'll just go out on that because it was happy. We want to thank you for being here with us and remind you that if you're in the area this Friday night in Nelson, New Hampshire, we're going to do a concert with Sloan Wainwright and Glenn Rothell at the Nelson Town Hall at 7:30 p.m. Hi, Funny Frank. Thanks for being here. And then we have a workshop this weekend. We have a couple spots open in it at the Song Sessions, Songwriting and Voice and Guitar. Judy Abbey, nice to see you. Phyllis, thanks for being here. And we'll be back I think we'll be back next Monday. Let's just make that decision. We're going to do the show on Monday next week because Charlie has hand surgery next week. And Brave Man is having some hand surgery. And so Tuesday and Wednesday, that's what's happening to him. And then next weekend, we're playing in Lebanon, although Charlie may just be singing, depending on how the surgery goes. Mm-hmm. And Raleigh Brown, who's here or was here earlier, he's doing a show Wednesday, tomorrow at 3 and Sunday at 10:30. And we hope you all have a good week. Yeah. Careful how you watch the news. And be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves.
Thanks for checking in.
Thanks for checking in. We love you. Have a good week.
Yep.
Bye.